Civil society organizations on Monday called on the leaders of both the upper and lower chambers of the National Assembly to demand that January 18th resumption set by both chambers should not be postponed. They say that any delay will put in jeopardy efforts to ensure the passage of the Electoral Amendment Bill. Here's more information to the story from KAFTAN television correspondent Mavis Ako.
Recall, on the 20th day of December 2021, President Muhammadu Buhari wrote to the National Assembly stating various reasons for his refusal to assent to the Electoral Amendment Bill dispatched to him by the National Assembly. One of the reasons, amongst others, include the conduct of elections for the nomination of party candidates solely via direct primaries as envisaged by the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2021, which he say has serious adverse legal, financial, economic and security consequences which cannot be accommodated at the moment considering the nation's peculiarities. Hence, civil society organizations echoed the need for a more credible electoral process and calls the attention of the National Assembly to make the following demands.
Under no circumstance should the January 18 resumption date set by the leadership of both chambers for members of the Senate and House of Reps postponed. Any further delay will put in jeopardy our efforts to ensure the passage of this bill in well and good enough timeline so that Nigerians can begin to expect to conduct our elections under this legal framework. The first rule of business upon resumption should be the issue of electoral reforms. While the National Assembly may choose to override the President's veto and go ahead and pass the bill into law, they may also choose to review the bill to meet the President's demands and transmit back to him for assent. We're asking that this step, whatever the members may decide, should be the first business of legislation when they resume.
It's important for us to draw the attention of the National Assembly that there are already concerns in the polity that the National Assembly could also be considering extending its resumption date scheduled for January 18, 2022. We want to tell the leadership of the National Assembly that any attempt to shift this resumption date will amount to a disservice to the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Therefore, it's important for the National Assembly to ensure that they resume on January 18 and commence their legislative businesses.
Stating that President Buhari's refusal to assent to the bill has set back the advocacy for democratic reforms, they further tasked President Buhari to sign the bill immediately it is transmitted.
It's unfortunate that our president refused to sign this bill. It's unfortunate that he refused to toe the same line he did when he signed the Petroleum Industry Act, same way he signed the 2022 Appropriation Act. The president ought to have signed the Electoral Act and probably sent an amendment to the National Assembly. But we are where we are today, and we want to remind Mr. President that the moment this bill is transmitted, the president must sign this bill immediately. And one thing we want to avoid, we don't want this bill to be caught up in the melee of the political imbroglio, across the political landscape. We don't want this bill to be caught up in the murky water of politics.
We're looking forward to the president to do that which he's promised us to do. We want to trust that for once he's going to leave his names on the sands of time. It's the direct primary elections that brought him to sit. And it's not going to be right if he throws away the baby and the bathing water. So we are calling on him to do the right thing because we are expecting, already we have issues where we're thinking that he has failed us. But we're looking forward to him doing the right thing now and leave his name in the sands of time.
Lawmakers will also urge to expedite action, suspend both chamber rules, pass the bill within 24 to 48 hours. President Muhammadu Buhari was also tasked to ensure the bill is signed in January 2022. From Abuja, Mavis Ako, KAFTAN TV News.